holy shit. I really apologize. I opened up Twitter absentmindedly, and there's a tweet from Charlie Kirk from 2014. From 2014 that says, and I quote, "Did I just get shot by an AR-15? Feels like it." That's crazy.
He said a lot of stuff. Fortunately, although only 31, he got a lot of posts in.
He did. And that's how we judge a life. That's how we measure a life. How about posts? Measure your life in posts. Let's get into some of the narrative about this. So I'll say in brief, this is a Christian one-man show. This is one man owning the stage, delivering the role of a lifetime. This is a trained actor of stage and screen. And who is he inhabiting but the role of St. John, the writer of the Gospel of John, and also the writer of the book of Revelation. Now, ignore the fact that earlier in this episode, right in the beginning, I said that they're not the same person. That doesn't matter. Suspend your disbelief. And by the way, there's no disbelief to suspend because all the stuff is factually real.
And this, I guess in 1986, they didn't separate the two.
No. And it's just a little better for the story. You know, True. I actually was kind of hoping they would get a little more into the revelation. He mentions it. Like,
yes.
He's like, at one point in the show, he's like, and I'm going to write my revelation and my gospel. But it's like they were written very long apart from each other.
Yeah.
You've spoken about this before.
I have. But also, I saw a couple comments on the movie that were mostly praising the movie, but that was their complaint. That there was not enough revelation stuff, which kind of tracks. Because the reason I found this movie is because when I was participating in the ChristianBook.com sale a few weeks ago, I just, because there were some DVDs that were like insanely cheap, like less than $2, less than $1, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look up by most highest rated DVDs.
Yeah.
And this was like top 5.
Really?
Yes. So this was very popular at ChristianBooks.com. And other stuff was like things you would expect, like The Chosen, Secrets of Jonathan Sperry, VeggieTales stuff, Kendrick Brothers stuff.
And this one.
And St. John of Exile. St. John in Exile. Yeah.
I didn't realize this was such a popular piece. I've never heard of it.
No, I hadn't either. I mean, I doubt it did the same kind of sales numbers as those, but it had like over 100 reviews and was like, you know, top 5 rated.
Wow.
But yeah, that was the only real complaint in the comments, which we're still raving about. It was like, wanted them to get to Revelation faster.
More revelations, please. I mean, hey, how can you knock them? Listen, if there's one thing we learned from this, doing this podcast, is that you can basically make your Christian movie about 3 things. And one of them is the end times.